Hi everyone, this is Chris from Simple Techie, and again welcome back to my YouTube channel. For my today's video, we are going to bypass this iPad 3, iPad 3rd generations. It is stuck on the activation screen because actually, the owner already forgotten the iCloud of this device. So what we're going to do now is to bypass this device, and I will show you how to do it. But first, let's roll the intro. Okay guys, for this method, we are going to use Arduino. So this method will not work unless you have an Arduino. So if you don't know how to set up Arduino, please click the link on the description and watch my video first before watching this video, because without this, you cannot pursue for this method. And also we need the 30-pin connector for the old iPads. So this flat one, to connect it to our Mac. And also we need a Mac operating system, at least Mac Mojave, for the software to work. And so let's go and start this video. What we're going to do, guys, is to download and install the sliver for the Mac OS. So it is available on the Apple Tech 752 website. Okay guys, so we need to download and install the Apple Tech 752 bypass tool, the sliver 6.1, and because iPad 3 is a A5i devices, we can find it here on the A5i devices. So this is the iPad 3. Just click it, and once we click it, we can see all the options right here. So what we're going to do now is to check the CPID of this device. And to do that, guys, we need to turn off the device and we need to enter the DFU mode first. Okay guys, to enter DFU mode, you need to press the home button and power button together. At the same time, wait until the iPad turns off, and then release the power button while continue holding the power or the home button. So once the iTunes pop up on our Mac screen, it's an indication that we already on the DFU mode. Just click OK, minimize the iTunes or close it, and let's go back to the Apple Tech 752 sliver tool and click the CPID right here on the lower left part of the window. So as you can see, define checkmate A5 to match the CPID. The CPID appear on this in this window is 8945. So we need to remember that because we are going to put that on our Arduino 8945. So the next thing to do, guys, is to open the checkmate or the Arduino software. I will doing it using this checkmate A5 folder, but you can also open it using the Arduino itself, software itself, and wait until it loads. And also we need to prepare our Arduino while we are waiting. So as you can see, guys, what the CPID that is here on my Arduino software is 8942. We're going to change it to 8945. Okay guys, now that we already changed it to 8945, what we're going to do, we are not okay guys, so what we're going to do is to upload it on our Arduino. And to do that, guys, what we're going to do is plug this Arduino to our PC, to our Mac, to our computer. So once it is in, what we're going to do now is to check if we check the port, guys. So we are going to select this one. It means our Arduino has already read by the Mac. Sorry for that. And now let's click upload. This time it should says success. Okay, so it says done uploading. What we're going to do now is to close the Arduino software. We don't need that anymore, and unplug the Arduino from our PC. We're going to reboot it to DFU mode. So once we are in DFU mode, we need to unplug the iPad from our Mac, and we're going to plug it in our Arduino USB host shield, just like that. And we're going to plug the Arduino to our PC to supply the power. So as you can see, the LED light is blinking. It will blink 3 times, and it will, once it is stay on solid light, we can now unplug the Arduino and unplug the iPad on our Mac, on our Arduino. And now we're going to plug the iPad 3 on our Mac. So the iTunes should read it as in recovery mode. Okay, so let's go back to the Apple Tech bypass tool. So we have here the instructions. You can just follow it. And after doing that, we already done this part. So we are going to proceed to the next step. So we're going to choose here the standard RD. So we have 3 options here: the alternate RD, IBSS, or standard. First, we're going to use the standard, and we hope that this could work. Now click load. So it says that Sliver has a very limited RAM disk loader for the iPad 3. It is highly recommended to use the iPad 3 bypasser. So on this part, we're going to download the iPad 3 bypasser. So once we click it, we are going to redirect into another website, which is the Apple Tech website. And let's look for the iPad 3 bypasser. So here it is, and click download. It is a DMG file. It is an installer only for Mac OS. So if you have Windows, this will not work, because as I said, it is only for Mac OS. Now that it is already downloaded, let's click it and install it. Okay, so it says that iPad 3 bypasser can't be opened because it is from an unidentified developer. So to fix it, what we're going to do is go to our Finder, Applications, and okay, what I do, guys, is I drag and drop this iPad 3 bypasser into the application. So as you can see, it is already here on the applications. It should appear here. So it is here. Now we're going to right click and open it. So it says verifying, and then this pop-up will appear. Just click open, and tada, we already have the we can now close the Sliver 6.1. We can now quit it, and now let's focus on this iPad 3 bypasser. So we need to select our model. Okay, guys, to know your iPad model, you need to look at the back of it. As you can see, the model of this iPad is A1430. And we are going to search for it. What model is that? Let's go to browser and type A1430. So as you can see, guys, this iPad 3 is Wi-Fi plus cellular. Okay, iPad 1430, guys, is an iPad 3 model with network or SIM. So I think it is iPad 3 GSM. So okay, let's try using this one, and click start iCloud bypass. So estimated time, this app guides you step by step. So let's click start. Okay, so we're already on DFU mode. And also it says that we need to boot to the Arduino. Okay, we already did that. So your iPad is now in Pwn DFU mode, and let's click next. Okay, so it says that if you escape, follow these steps, you may get treaties of error 10 to 20 times. You may get this error 10 to 20 times, so please be patient. So this is a hard work, guys. We need a lot of patience to do this. So it says that we need to hold the home and power until you see Apple logo, and then we need to boot again on DFU mode, and then we need to use our Arduino again to boot into Pwn DFU mode, and then we're going to retry the process. So okay, let's retry it. Okay, so it says that IBSS loaded successfully. Click next to continue. Okay, disconnect with 5 seconds and reconnect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then again, let's click next. And let's wait for the RAM disk to load. So as you can see, it says that RAM disk is loaded. I missed to show you the RAM disk loaded on this iPad 3, but as you can see, we can see the Apple Tech 752 logo right here. So it says that RAM disk sent. Is there a logo on the screen? If there's a logo, as you can see, there's a logo right here. Click yes. Okay, so we're going to check. Well, we are going to check what is the next step that we need to do. So as you can see, we have here the factory activation and delete setup.app. What we're going to do is to delete the setup.app. Okay, so click OK to delete setup.app and reboot. Yes, we just need to click OK, and let's wait for the iPad 3 bypasser to do its job. So as you can see, iCloud bypass done. So we're going to wait until this iPad 3 is fully booted. Okay guys, so as you can see, the iPad 3 now is fully booted, and now we are wait a minute, on the home screen without any activation or something like that. Okay, so that's it. We already bypassed this device, iPad 3. So as you can see, we just I just made a 2 retry for this to work. Although it says on the app that it could take at least 10 to 20 times before it works, but at least 2 times is enough for this method for me. Again guys, what we're going to do now is to factory activate this device, because once you bypass this iPad 3 and you do not factory activate the device, as you can see, you will see on the iTunes. Let's open iTunes, and let's unplug and replug the device. Accessing iTunes Store, and as you can see guys, this is the ADM's iPad, and it says that it's still on activation lock while the iPad itself is on the home screen. So that is the problem with A5 devices, because even though we bypass the device, the actual device, we cannot sync it on iTunes services. So what we're going to do now is to factory activate this iPad 3. So I will going to show you how to do that. So this video could be a full and complete package. So let's go and factory activate this device. So to do that guys, we need again to turn our device into DFU mode. Again, we need to boot in pawn DFU mode. Pawn DFU mode means we are going to use the Arduino to do that. Okay, once we are again in pawn DFU mode, what we're going to do is let's open again the iPad 3 bypasser. Let's go to Finder, Applications, and open the iPad 3 bypasser. And then select your model, iPad 3 GSM, and start iCloud bypass. So again, let's just continue the process. Click next until to this part. So as you can see, it says your iPad now is pawn DFU mode. Okay, just click next and wait until IBSS shown in our screen. So as you can see, again there is this error, and again let's retry the process. Okay guys, so as you can see, it says IBSS load successfully. This is the 4th try. Okay, so it says disconnect and connect 5 4 3 2 1 0 and reconnect the device and click next. Now we are waiting. So as you can see, the RAM disk is here, and as you can see, it says RAM disk sent. Is there a logo on the screen? Yes, of course there is. And this time guys, we are not going to delete setup that app because we already did it before. So what we're going to choose in this part is this factory activation. Okay, so use sliver 5.5 for factory activation. Your device is ready for use with sliver. Go to super special options, A5 factory activation, start with relay device info. So we are going to open the sliver app. Okay, and let's go to RAM disk factory activation and go to A5 and choose iPad 3 relay device info. Click yes. Okay, TCP activated, got it. Mount the file system, and sliver has mounted. Okay, file system mount step completed. Then install pre-activation files. Okay, sliver is about to modify your device. Just click continue and wait for it, because our device should be rebooting right now. As you can see, the factory activation files were installed. Your device should now be rebooting. At Apple logo, it is recommended to use the private server method on Windows to activate and fix iTunes Sync. However, if you want to retry the activation on Mac OS, click attempt to activate on Mac. If you want to try, okay. Since I don't have the private server tutorial, private server, sorry, I'm going to use the activation here on Mac. And let's just wait until our device is fully booted. Okay guys, so now the device is booted up. Let's click the attempt to activate on Mac. Okay, dependencies and Wi-Fi required. This feature will not work unless you have the necessary files for iDevice activation. Click install dependencies to generate an installation script. Sliver is 100% offline unless told otherwise. This feature needs internet because factory activation requires a server. So let's go to Wi-Fi on. Let's go. I already installed the dependencies for this, so I think the only thing that I need to click here is the Wi-Fi on, and let's go. Since Wi-Fi is turned on, I hope this works. So as you can see, the pinwheel is loading, and it is doing its job. Okay, so as you can see, successfully activated device. You can now sync with iTunes and sideload IPAs with your Apple Developer Program account. Please note that the factory activation is tethered. If you reboot or let the battery die, all your content will remain on device, but if you want to sync again, transfer more content, you will need to reactivate. So this is only a temporary factory activation, you don't once the device is reboot or the battery is drained out, this factory activation will lost. So you need to reactivate the device and repeat the steps. So it's a hassle, but as long as you know what you're doing, this would be an easy job for you. So click OK. Now we can quit this lever, and now let's open iTunes, and hopefully this time we could see the device as factory activated. Before we end this video, I want to show you that this device is now factory activated. As you can see, it is on iOS 9.3.6, which is the latest one for this device, and we can now sync music, we can now sync movies, photos, and whatever on this device. This is 32 GB. And also I just want to remind you guys that once your device is bypassed, SIM card will not work on your device. Yeah, because all bypass devices like this one has no network, but still you can use your Wi-Fi, you can use your iPad as normal. So yeah, this is a very good iCloud bypass method. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, so you're gonna be updated for my future uploads. Thanks, bye bye, God bless everyone, peace out.